Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Broncos will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Stanford's offense will have the opening possession of the game. To throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Using his legs, it's Alvarado. Takes his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. They go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're setting up the screen. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So Boise State's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sanchez. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Broncos! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Fighting off the defender. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Finds his back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for space. It's Alvarado. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. A strike downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Stanford! Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Sanchez. Right on the money. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He's looking to pass. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Plows through the defense. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. They'll go right back to him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The give on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This quarterback part of their running game. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Sanchez. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Broncos.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
He'll return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. A first down for the offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Leon. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Sanchez. Finds his man, it's Stoneburner. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Gets rid of it. The sure hands, it's Leon. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Alvarado. Breaks the tackle. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Turning it on! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Oh, the big fella. Look at the big fella rumble. Touchdown, Boise State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's loose. Open field. Time has run out of the half, and he can sprint to the locker room where the orange slices will be a little bit sweeter. A quick return for a touchdown to end the half. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those, so quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sanchez. Caught over the middle, it's Gadecki. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Gives it on the option. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The give to the lone running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Cardinal! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offenses.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing.
Looking for a huge play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Lost the throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Castellanos. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for room, it's Alvarado. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Pressure coming. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Headed to the end zone. He gets it in. Touchdown, Stanford.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Louisville is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 18 over Army. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch right at the 50. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Give to the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Quickly out to the tight end. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Sanchez. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. The play action fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Skidecki. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Bringing the heat. The throw. Finds the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The holder will find a spot at the 38-yard line. That means a 48-yarder and a chance to win it. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ballgame. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career in Florida and just